Alright boys, girls, I am back again, and today I will be reacting to Upchurch, Rooster. Now, Rooster was originally sung by Alice in Chains. The last video that I made was on Nutshell by Upchurch. So it's nice to see that he has a very firm grip on kind of 90s grunge music. So with that, let's get into it. Oh, and if you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell icon so you can get notifications when I drop new videos. I'm going to start trying to pick up the video drops, so I might be putting out 1-2 a day, just because I'm trying to build my library up. So, like I said, if you enjoy what I do, just hit that like and subscribe button. And let's get into it.
You depend on my weakness, satisfying you when I keep bleeding. I don't know why you act like you.
Alright, here we go, guys. I just gotta say, before we get started, I have high expectations because of Nutshell. Very high expectations. And I feel like he's gonna live up to them tenfold.
Ain't found a way to kill me yet. Eyes burn with stinging sweat. Seems every path leads me to nowhere.
You gotta understand to respect Alice in Chains, because their lead singer, Lane Staley, killed himself. Not unlike a lot of the grunge frontmen coming out of the 90s. Kurt Cobain killed himself. Lane Staley killed himself. Chris Cornell killed himself. Chester Bennington killed himself. You know, they go through a lot in their lives, whether it be drug addiction, anxiety, depression. And you'd think that somebody in that high a regard would not have those issues. But, I mean, the pressure that it must be in order to put out records that people like, you know, while still trying to maintain some sense of self, it must be just like holding a building on your shoulders, you know? And I respect the hell out of Lane Staley and Kurt Cobain and Chris Cornell, because especially Chris Cornell, because Chris Cornell did it for the longest, you know, and it just it breaks your heart to see these guys go, but it makes you feel good to know that their music lives on within generations. Like Upchurch, like me. I just hope that future generations know and understand what this music meant to my generation. Let's get back into it.
Wife and kids and house all bad. The army green was no safe bet. The bullet screamed at me from somewhere. Ooh. Yeah, they come to snuff the rooster. Oh yeah.
Okay, so little backstory. The Rooster is actually a Vietnam veteran who was known as a sniper. Highest kill rate in the Vietnam War. So this song is about him. Just a little context for you, so you're not sitting there going, I have no idea what this song is about. It's not about a chicken. Let's just put it that way. It's not about a chicken. He's not hungry. He doesn't want chicken. It's about a sniper in the Vietnam War.
Yeah, here comes the rooster. Yeah. You know he ain't gonna die. No, no. You know he ain't gonna die.
So far, he is nailing this. This is fantastic. I am loving this.
No, no, no. You know he ain't gonna die. Walking tall, machine gun man. They spit on me in my homeland.
Okay, another little bit of backstory. When the veterans from the Vietnam War came back, they were not met with praise, not met with patriotism, not met with thanks. They were met with, people were spitting on them. People were treating them terribly. They were called baby killers. They were called every name in the book because at the time, there was an unrest when it came to whether or not we should have been in Vietnam to begin with, right? Now, back then, in my opinion, had JFK not been killed on November 22nd, 1963, we would have never gone to Vietnam. Would have stayed out of it. But because LBJ and the Democrats, they figured out back in World War II with Franklin Delano Roosevelt that the economy spikes during wartime, right? So instead they said, "Yep, we'll send just a few little soldiers to Vietnam to how did they say it, to educate the boots on the ground, the South Vietnamese." And then it started to escalate. He kept sending more and more and more and more of our children and our men over to fight in Vietnam. Now, McNamara, who was in charge of this whole thing under LBJ, just kept, feeding him what he wanted to hear so that they would continue to send men over to Vietnam. Till it got to the point where even the men over there didn't understand why they were there. Right? Because it wasn't like World War II. There wasn't like a dedicated end goal. These men were fighting day in and day out to take a hill, right? And then as soon as they took the hill, helicopters would come in and exfil them out of there. So what happens? The North Vietnamese retake the hill. So they lost all those men fighting to gain ground in this one area just to lose it again. So the men that died going up this hill, what did they die for? Right? It's just the context behind what he's talking about in this song, how they spit on me in my own land. It's 100% true. Like to this day, there's still people that hold animosity towards Vietnam veterans. And it's disgusting. These men went to war because they were told to go to war. It was their duty to go to war. They didn't agree with it, but they went anyway because they loved their country and their country called on them. All right? Let's get back at it.
Gloria, send me pictures of my boy. Got my pills against mosquito death. My buddy's breathing his dying breath. Oh God, please, won't you help me make it through? Ooh. Yeah, they come to snuff the rooster. Oh yeah. Yeah, here come the rooster.
That was gorgeous. I mean, you couldn't ask for better when it came to a cover song, because I feel like he really captured the essence of that song. And it's a sad song, because Vietnam veterans, when they came back, they didn't have a lot to come back to. And so a lot of them ended up homeless and scarred mentally and physically, and had nobody to help them out, didn't get respect. It's a really sad story when you look into the facts of Vietnam. But yeah, so that was amazing. Thank you for the recommendation. I had one of my followers post that in the comments of the last Upchurch reaction I did. So I appreciate that. That was an amazing song. If anybody else has any suggestions for reactions they want me to do, just post it in the comments on any one of the videos that you would like me to, or that I've already done. And again, if you like what I do, go on down there and hit the like and subscribe button, hit that little bell icon so that you know when I drop new content. And like I said earlier, I'm going to be starting to kind of ramp up content because I'd really want to build up my media library. So yeah, I mean, y'all have a good day.